I've always wanted to learn how to TIG weld aluminum. So I reached out to my friend Sean on Instagram and asked him for some pointers. He told me how to set up my machine, and I went from having welds like this to welds like this. I gave myself a month, only took a couple weeks. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of practice, even setting myself on fire. Yep, on fire. So I fired up my machine and set it for AC welding. Turn my gas on, decided to sharpen some tungsten the wrong way, and then throw on my safety gear. I was going to take care of this aluminum once and for all. It wasn't going to show me who was boss. So laying down some beads, I was feeling pretty good. So I grabbed a piece of rod and tried to lay some down. Man, this thing was looking sweet. A little bit too hot, it's got a crack in it, but we're getting there. Not a bad first day. So this was going to be a piece of cake. Just grab the rod, heat it up, fill in the cracks. No problem. So first look, it doesn't look all that bad for a first try. Then you look at the back, it's all blown out. No good. Alright, so maybe this was going to be a little bit of work. So I'll take my time, I'll throw down some beads, throw down a plate, grab some rod, fill it. This is actually pretty easy. Not as tough as it looks. Let me try some of this pipe. Oh man. This is not easy at all. What a mess. Now at this point, I'm using old welding props for new welding props. And right here, I bury that tungsten into the aluminum. But is that going to stop me? Nope. Having a clean tungsten, I guess, is just advice that professional welders use. I'm going to keep pushing forward no matter how frustrated I get. Here I am disgusted with myself. I flip the piece over, keep the same dirty tungsten in there, and just keep powering through it. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just at this point too tired and just sick of changing tungstens, but if I can get it to melt, I can get it to work. But not this time. I'll just sign my name. My Lincoln video is going to be learning to TIG weld aluminum. This is day one. Some good ones, some bad ones. Honestly, I was excited about this, but I was glad day one was finally over. So day two started like day one ended. Just laying some beads and adding some rod. I just want to keep practicing and just keep moving forward. I end up welding this plate on, and the only thing I welded to was my tungsten. This was pretty frustrating. Replace the tungsten, keep going. At this point I'm pretty frustrated and I know I have to do something different. So I got some plate, I cleaned it up, and I'm going to do it different this time. I clean the rod, I sharpen the tungsten, I do it the correct way this time with a clean belt. Adjust my machine and get at it again. One thing I'm noticing with the clean tungsten and the plates clean and paying attention this time with doing some practice passes, the aluminum's actually starting to flow. Things look better immediately. I can truly tell a difference in the welds. Before everything was all sloppy and burnt, now the beads are laying down nice and they look amazing. I'm actually pretty shocked. This is 2 weeks in. Here I am taking a practice pass and just putting the rod in, not dipping my tungsten into the aluminum. And look at this. A nice clean weld. So this is some of the messy welds I was making. And once I changed everything and did it right, this is what I ended up with. So it's pretty obvious what I needed to do was just clean everything, take my time, and do it the right way. Pretty simple. You do what you're supposed to do. A couple things I did learn is it's very important to be comfortable when you TIG welding, not just aluminum, anything, because it's just real important with your movements. your safety. Make sure you have your safety gear on. My glove caught on fire from cleaning something with acetone. It must have been the vapor in it. So just be careful, and just remember when you're done welding, shut that gas off so you don't run out of gas like I did in the bottle. Thank you. If you learned anything or had a laugh, please like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next one.